Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching. This is Risco and Osaka coming at you with some more dreams. Yeah, we're doing dreams. It's dreams time. We're just gonna play around with some community levels. See, still got a few things from the backlist of last week that we're gonna play around with, and then depending on what time allows, we'll just auto surf and see what goes on there. We'll run around in the hub for a little bit. I haven't changed my hub. I've done. I've been lazy. I've been lazy. I'm lazy. I don't know. Just like there's no time, and there's always something else to be done, and just kind of sitting down and playing dreams for myself has not been something that I can really do, that I can devote the time to. So the hub is the same old hub that we've seen before. It's half-baked and lonely, just like me. That's not true. I'm just half-baked. I'm not lonely, but I'm half-baked. Yeah. It's everything's been a thing recently. If you tuned into the Borderlands stream yesterday, if you've been following along in the Fever Dreams updates or the LBSP updates, you'll know that life has been very, very busy recently. I've got a new job, and that is pretty cool, but that job is pretty tough. And so this last week, I started work on the 31st of July. Currently, it is the 4th of August, and just every night after work, I have been completely and utterly shagged. Just incapable of doing anything. Now, Sunday is my only day off. That is today. Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday to all of you people who care about that type of thing. I don't know if you went to church or whatever it is that you do for Sundays, but for me, Sunday was like super busy. I just yawned there. You didn't hear it because a teacher has to know how to yawn without letting people know that they are yawning. But I just let you know that I'm yawning because I am no longer a teacher. I am just somebody here in the world that you are sharing some time with, so I can let you know that I yawned. Hirunda! More dreams, Megic. We want more Megic. I'm a big fan of the Megic. Yeah, I was just kind of waiting around for folks to start filing in, and thank you. You are the first. You are the number one. You beat Kronos. That is kind of a shock. I hope Kronos is doing okay. But why don't we get into it? Now, what is new? Feature tweaks. We got all these feature tweaks, I guess. Improvements to realizing. Option menu changes, tweaking categories, full category update details, similar creations. Notice a lot of dreams are being released without a category, which means they won't show up in a category filtered searches. We've added a step to set a category for dream before releasing it, also giving you the ability to change the category of creation after you've saved it. Sometimes you think you're going to make one thing, but you end up making another. So now you can change the category to match. I am numero uno. The real top dog. You are indeed. You are indeed. How is life treating you, by the way? Hopefully very well. Updated the options menu so you can get to more social features faster. Easier to follow a creator or creation, read your notifications, or zip back to the main menu. Access the option menu, just hit start when you're looking at or playing creation. Okay. Tweaking categories. And this is labeled red. Why are these red? We've done a wee bit of category tweaking. The story category for scenes and dreams has been renamed audio-visual, which also now has a new subcategory music. A few subcategories have been removed, namely game general, game set, story set, and showcase playlist. If your dream or scene had one of these subcategories, it'll now have the main category above that. If you're one of our awesome creators, please check that your dreams and scenes are correctly categorized so they can be easily found and enjoyed by everyone. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's cool. Whatever. I guess that works. Hive! How you doing, Hive? A pleasure to have you in as well. And you have also beat Kronos. Kronos is being a sleepy dog today. Hopefully life is treating you a little bit better than it was treating you the last time that we saw you yesterday. Yesterday seems so far away. What do we have? Shrek's Bizarre Adventure. I am still kind of saving that one. We actually have a lot left over from last week, so why don't we start with Pipe World Action Game. 3D Mario Poi Action Game desu. That's what it says. I didn't make that up. Also, hello, other peeps. It certainly is. I'm better, but I'm not going to go into work tomorrow due to fluish stuffs. Oh no. I hope that the fluish stuffs are not overly severe. Well, I guess this is definitely Mario Poi. I mean, it's not really Super Mario, so to speak, but alright. Okie dokie, as they might say. Okie dokie artichoke. Okie dokie bacon smoky, perhaps? Pipe World. It is, I mean, we've got the pipes. And aside from a little bit that, what's happened? Why did I fall through the earth? Or through the pipe? I'm not on the pipe. No, I'm in the pipe. Aside from texturing, I think they could have used a better texture for this, but aside from that, it looks pretty decent. Are you moving? It's hard to tell. Are you getting closer to me? I don't think so. Let's duck in here where it's safe. They aren't, but it's safe to go in and infect other people. Huh? Man, look at those pipes. My ex, she had pipes on her. I mean, girl could sing, no doubt about that. But I don't think these are the pipes that means. What have we done? We broke something. Please. Please, sir. This is only the first level of the stream. Don't break on me. There we go. No, there we don't go. But at least we have a checkpoint. And kind of a sort of jump? It's not a very good jump. Our poor man's here. He's not doing very good at life. Safe not to go in. Fair enough, fair enough. These are not the pipes you're looking for. Move along. Definitely not. There's no piranha plants in these pipes. Nor are there warp zones. Wait, what was the updraft? What's updraft? Hold on a second. This is not working for me. What do you want? Please, no. Who's the creator here? Wasabe 00. Wasabe 00, what have you done to me? Why are you breaking my brain like this? I have not done a single thing to you, as far as I know. And it's certainly possible. I could have done something terrible and not realized it. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. But that one was my fault. I shouldn't have been playing around with the camera. Well, fudge. Kronos! Hey, how you doing, yo? I was on Dreams just now and forgot about this. My heart. My poor soft girl heart. But that's okay. I forgive you. Because you're eminently forgivable. And also decent. Oh, crumbs. Don't, no! Sure. Yeah. That's a thing. Oh, you... I wish these updrafts would treat me consistently, like physics-wise. Because sometimes they throw me up really, really high, and sometimes they just kind of, well, they do this. What do you? Is this the high style or is this the low style? Ooh. Look at me, I'm just I'm doing a thing here. That is it's certainly a thing that I'm doing. Fine. Just Wasabe, be that way. See if I care. I don't care at all. I'm not even mad. I'm totally mad. Man, precision platforming is best. Wink, wink. Not sure that link will work. Is this level testing the boundaries of your stream's G ratings? It might. If it matters, I found a pretty solid shooter on Dreams. I would love to see a pretty solid shooter. You're doing an indoor skydiving. I would love to try that. Someday. Someday. I probably would rather, if I had the choice, I would rather do a suspension. You know what, the hell with this. Hi. Sayonara. See you. I don't have the time nor the patience to give you the love that you obviously need. I'd love to do a suspension again, to be honest. 2D platformer test level. I can't read kanji because it's very blurry. It's Skaction? Skaction ha? G3 からのテストステージです。現在作ってるステージの完成がほど違いので、this font is freaking tiny as heck, but we'll play it anyways. I tried that, it's a neat concept. This one then. Oh wow, that's a lot of text. And we have a time limit, so I can't actually read that text. We've got a Castlevania style map. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I need to see our character's bum when she enters doors like that, but that's fine. Damage K. Okay, so let's not touch that. What's that say? Ichigakishi. Okay, so it kills us in one hit. Got that. Don't hit the damage. What is this? Hikari wo abiru to nantoka nantoka ni tairyoku ga hettekimasu. Okay, so we get weaker if we're in the light. That's a bit too much for me to read right at the moment. We got electricity, we got gas, we got fire. We've got, oh, we can reset our health, I guess? We also have no time. Why? Oh, there's so much going on here. Grab plus R. How do I grab? Are we out of time? What's our grab button? Hold on a second here. Hodatsu type no henko. Oh, that's neat. Okay, I can see it up on top next to Vitality. I guess that's what we can shoot. Aim with the L2 and R. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. L2 plus square is... It's single shot. Suck plus inhale. I don't know how I feel about my tail turning into a mouth like that. That doesn't seem to help us. But what is our grab? Is that like suck plus inhale? Also, how do we... Oh, right. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. L1 plus R. Charge up our shot. Neat. Okay. Suikomi de ugoku kabe. We can suck up and move the wall? Oh, we can also suck up and move this thing. Oh my god, that is kind of slick, actually. I don't think sucking the wall helps us pressed. I mean, clearly it's still a test stage, and that's 100% fair. But it seems like they've decided to work out the mechanics before they decided to actually make the level, which is smart. And I appreciate smart. Anyway, if the link is broken, the level is Galactic Geometry Dream Evolved. I will check that out. And here I am, unable to read the kanji because I haven't learned those kanji. All I can make of it is the smiley face looking characters. They're definitely smiley faces. Sure is a tutorial, and that ball had a family. It did not. It did not. The ball did not have a family. I hate to say it, but it's unfortunately true. Give me the suction. Like, there is just a lot going on here. That's also damage. It seems like they're going for some kind of Castlevania type of thing. And I'm okay with that. Oh, we got our first internet connection quality warning of the day. They certainly put a lot of time into the character. For better and or for worse. Oh, we can fly. We can fly, we can fly, we can sing. Also, Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius? She gets ticked off and stomps on things. Neat ability, but I think the animation is probably a little bit overlong. And it says we have protection under the vitality, but I don't know what that implies or entails. Jeez Louise, like, we would need an instruction manual for this level. I would just reset where we were. That's disheartening. Red, oh, red is a wall jump. Red is not a kill us. Neat. Oh. I mean, I think that we've probably seen most everything to see, but even still, I gotta give it props. I don't know how to get up there. Alright, I want to keep an eye on this creator, so let's do that. This is fabulous. This right here. We've got our busty lass is, you know, perhaps a little bit more busty than necessary, but even still. Oh, no, I wanted to leave. I am leaving. I wonder if they took the erotic violence of the Castlevania pachinko machine to heart. They may have done that. One of these days, I should go on, like, a pachinko quest and see if I could find, like, the Castlevania and the Silent Hill pachinko games and actually play them. And then cry. You know, there would be tears. There would be sadness, but also some... No, you're supposed to leave. Exit the creation. Continue. That's what I did wrong. Okay, let's see. Kronos, you said Galactic Geometry Dream evolved 1.6. Let us give that a look-see. Not dream shaping. That's what we want. Galactic Geometry. That does sound kind of neat, actually. Toilet Simulator. That's a good thing to have. Galactic. Hi, we can spell. There we are. That was easy enough to find. Excuse me? Yes. Oh my god, Geometry Wars. Geometry Wars is rocking, and I love it, but I'm also pretty terrible at it. Let us play this. Be aware that future updates may have separate scoreboards, and that old scoreboards will eventually be removed. Gotcha. Coming soon, advanced scoring system, many new enemy types, more spawning patterns, and weapon upgrades. Let's check it. Why do I have my imp? I no longer have my imp, and that is good. Ooh, nice contrail effect. Excellent. And really good animation on... That was me. That was totally me. A good animation on the enemies, though. I forgot that Geometry Wars is a one-hit death, so... I would say that the controls feel a little bit over-fluid, but Geometry Wars is very much similar to that, so I can't really complain. I mean, I could complain. I'm quite proficient at complaining, but I don't think that it would be deserved. It would be churlish. I would be like unto a churl. And we know how I feel about that. We want to avoid churlishness, if at all possible. The scatter effect, by the way, the shots hitting the walls is really nice. I'm kind of shocked, actually. Music is jamming as well. This certainly wipes the taste of Pipe World out of our mouth, and I appreciate that. Now, is it going to get... Never mind. Never mind, that's the answer to my question. It is definitely going to get more difficult. Did the wave reset? Nope, there we go. Nice. We can do this. We will destroy ourselves, but also maybe eventually destroy the enemies. You know, in a vague, slightly menacing kind of way. Because destroy carries the nuance of slight menace, right? It's not eradicate. It's not, I don't know, liquefy? Ossify? Oh god, there are many of you. There are so many of you. Why are there so many of you? Please, please stop. My ship only has one more life to give. It's very sad. Green enemies. Automatically cooler by being green. And I will check chat in a mo, because I'm sure I'm gonna die relatively soon. Well, I mean, on a galactic scale, we're all gonna die relatively soon. But, I mean, in this game itself, I can't imagine I've got too much more life left in me. They got these bombs, but they didn't tell us how to use them, so... Never mind. It's R1. That squeezes a little bit more. Hi! Yo, so just the thing that struck me from the Castlevania level you just played, having a large enough text to read is an accessibility and legal issue now. Oh, that's interesting. Guess what? I reinstalled Unity and I'm going to get back into development. That is really cool, Hive. I'm going to address the first point first because it's probably the less deep point. But hi, Brain, come back. Like Hidunda asked, is there something that you're interested in particular? And I wish you the best of luck in making what it is that you feel like creating. That feeling of making something, to me, has been like a really big positive point in the last 2 years or so. So that is cool. And about the text, it falls under disability discrimination legislation now. Huh. That is interesting. Oh my god, now I'm totally missing messages in chat. That's okay, I'm also totally missing messages in chat, so... That one's a thumbs up. That was good. I like that. What? This is the curse of the modern world. It's overstimulation. Too many chats happening at too many times. The Infinity Gauntlet is dangerous, Morty. No, I think not. Pillars of Creation. Galactic Dreamcade. I wonder, is this a game, or is this... It looks game-esque. Just messing around with stuff. I was going to see if I can make small narrative wandering style game. Well, loop us in and let us know... Oh, we totally miffed that. That was a myth and a half. Let us know how you keep progressing with that, because I'd like to see what you put out. Is there a way to actually control, or do I just have to wait? I guess I just wait? And then let the timer charge? I would like, something as I've been getting older, but I think even when I was younger, I would like slightly larger fonts on text in games, because sometimes it's really hard to read. And J-side games are particularly bad in that aspect, because the kanji details get lost really easy if the text is too fiddly. Oh, we failed. Or did we? Yes, we did. That's a double failure. Oh, I see. The number on the side is the number of balls that we have. Now, do we actually get tickets for this? Because I would like to buy some crap. Since I'm playing skee ball, the only reason I would be playing skee ball is to buy some crap. Wah. There are no small holes at the corner of the ring. It is like one of those carnival games. It is, it's skee ball. And, skee ball is the devil. Or is a form of devil. I am not particularly skilled at the ski. Are we done? Okay, I mean, sure, I guess. It was a thing. It was definitely a thing. Universe of Wonders. Let me remember that, so when I go to have my cigarette, which is not yet, but when I go to have my cigarette, I'll put up Universe of Wonders because it's something to watch. And I should probably make a note of that because I will totes forget it. The Universe of Wonders. Gosh. Neat. If you need dialogue, there's yarn and a package called Yarn Spinner. I used it before for some projects, and I know Night in the Woods used it for Unity stuff. Heh. They even reduced the size of HUD text that was already in English. The English localization of Fire Emblem Three Houses is particularly bad in this regard. Yes. Yes. Well, I mean, it is a J-side game, and the J-side games are, for a country that prides itself on its rates of literacy, it does seem to want to punish the literate as much as humanly possible. Zelda: A Link to the Past, work in progress, not where I play. I'm never sure about acronyms anymore. I see WIP, and I'm not sure if it's work in progress or where I play, because it could be either. Although I think where I play has been supplanted by Let's Play, hasn't it? As I said, the English localization of this J-side game made the J-side badness even worse. That's... I shudder to think, to be honest. Okay. Well, A Link to the Past is the best Zelda game. I will put my watch and warrant on that. But why are we a fox? I mean, at the same time, why wouldn't we be a fox? But... Oh, I can change the... That is really slick. I can change day to night to evening. Huh. That's cool. I like that quite a bit. Press square to open and close doors. Press triangle to toggle between views. Huh. Alright. Oh! Oh, that's kind of cool. I gotcha. And then that's like the classic style. Press R1. Okay, so we figured that one out. Oh, they locked their house. The fools. Do they not know that this will only get them punishment? For Link is a vengeful god? I mean, I know it's a work in progress, but probably should be like a stone wall here. Do 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 do. Hello, townsfolk who looks just like me. My clone, as it were. Get out of my way. There can be only one, and that's me. That's not true. I'm not a fox. I will probably likely never be foxy, but I will revel in being squirrely. Oh, we can jump. Okay, that's good. Can I punch, kick, fight, bite, perhaps? No? It's like looking into a mirror, except the creature in the mirror is not moving. And that is creepy. Creepy. Alright. I mean, I see where they're going with this. I don't know if they're going to expand it out, but they've got the bones to make an interesting level. I don't know if they have the bones to make a Link to the Past, but I tried using Yarn Spinner, but the issues I had with it, all the documentation said, consult your programmer to solve this for you, and I'm no programmer. Also tossing up between fungus and ink for Unity. It's true Yarn Spinner is somewhat tricky, even for a programmer, and what's fungus and ink? Actually, that's an excellent question, Hurunda, because I am so far behind the times that I just figure fungus and ink are what they say on the tin, and I can't imagine that is actually true. Oh, nice foliing for the water splash, by the way. That is kind of nice. But I think we've seen all this world has to offer us. So let's jump off the edge and see if we actually respawn, or if they just leave us trembling in the void. In the void. I am filled with fear and or loathing. And not in Las Vegas. Oh, they did actually give us a respawn. That is appreciated. My house, it's empty. It's like a showroom house. It's a place where no one lives, no one has ever lived, and no one will ever live. It is an empty box, a cage for the dreams that I will never have. Or it's just a house they haven't designed and furnished for, so that's the thing. Got more signs here. Read sign. Signpost version 2. The signpost shows a button prompt above it which gets destroyed. While this text is active, players hi. Oh, that makes sense. Known bugs and glitches. Creaking doors, sound effects sometimes doesn't play. It's like a developer's room. Aww. Aww. The credits themselves are coming soon. I like that. Note to self. Copy the settings and grid heights of this grass. Note to user. You'll find some logic stuff underneath the level. I put it there to keep it out of the way. Huh. How can I see that? Because when we felt... Oh. Well, look at that. Is that logic? It looks like a Super Famicom. I suppose it might represent logic. Unless they accidentally turned it invisible. Which is a possibility. What are you? Are we in the Matrix? Am I really tasting this steak? Or is it all just ones and zeros? And does it really matter in the end? The answer is yes, it does. But that's a completely separate point. Alright, I appreciate the work that's gone into that. It is still definitely a WIP. Fungus is a package that allows you to make narrative-based games in Unity without use of programming. It's easiest to make virtual novels, adventure games with it. What are hopes and dreams, if not to lose them? Ink support of Inkle's Ink engine to Unity. Huh. Art Hour is a whole other can of worms. Ink is the engine that Inkle used to make 80 Days and the Sorcery series. Also, Chronos said that the hopes and dreams could also be a source of inspiration to push us on to be more than we are now and what we should actually be. At least that's how I'm using them recently. So, trying to be a little bit kinder to the concept of hopes and dreams. Pixel's Adventure, also a work in progress, by Kurok555. Or Go. Hopes and Dreams is also the name of a song. That's fair enough. Alright, I like our look. Scrolls of wisdom such as these, it's an S, so it should be these, scattered throughout the lands to gain useful knowledge. Okay. Jump, come back. Interact, swing weapon, move, and items. Wait, do I have a weapon? I'm just kind of waving my arm around. It's like a rock'em sock'em robot. And I don't know how I feel about that. Cheat crate. Used to skip the grind of this area. Oh, that's kind of cute. I like that. I don't know. There's something that I... Did you mention this, Kronos, last time? Somebody mentioned this on one of the Dream streams about how a lot of the textures look very samey. And I think that the wall and floor here is a really good example of that. Like, I like the character. I like the skeleton here. The bones look kind of neat. Even the chains and cages, they're okay, but they're not bad. But they don't seem to fit the environment presented by the walls. Hello? Skeleton. Well, would you look at that? I must be hallucinating. Ah! At what? At what? Hush, and listen. I don't have much time. Skeleton, you're dead. You have all the time that's left in the universe. Mari wants to sit on my table. Well, you should invite her and enjoin her to sit on the table. Ink has also been using games like Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. Note if my message got noticed, but I published a really small level today on LBP. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Let me make a note of that, Hirunda, because I need a Friday episode, actually. Check Hirunda's level. I have gotten such little work done this week as far as, like, recording stuff. And I thought I was going to get more work done today, but I spent most of the day assembling my gear, and that took a lot longer than I expected because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Worrying aspect for me. Hold on a second. I mean, UI takes center stage. Somehow I find more and more reason to rag on the UI every time I boot up Dreams. There is a lot that's raggable about the UI in Dreams, and I do hope that they kind of sort that out. The worrying aspect for you, Kronos, because I'm not sure I caught what that was in reference to, but I hope that's not about the hopes and dreams thing. I hope that there's nothing that's giving you stress. I know that kind of at the point of where you are right now that it is fairly stressful, and saying I hope it doesn't stress you out too much probably doesn't really have the effect that's desired, but even still, you know, help you finish your quest. Yeah, whatever. Gonna move on. I wasn't even paying attention to the whole quest thing. I was trying to do like 3 different things at the same time, which is kind of a thing. What am I picking up? A potion +1. Oh god, what are you? Oh, well, that's kind of neat. Like, it's a Chrono Trigger style RPG. I wonder if we attack the enemies on the field, if we can kill the enemy, like, and kind of skip this fight. Alright. I'm digging it. Victory! Victory! We even get XP? Huh. Okay, so bopping the enemy previous to the fight doesn't actually... It's not like Mario RPG where you get the free attack at the beginning. We're totes gonna die? And I unironically say totes. Although this has been established. Ah, the worrying aspect was the textures. That makes me a lot happier than what I had worried about. Oh my god, Mari jumped over me in an attempt to land on my desk, and I caught her in midair, and she was not happy. That's kind of amazing, actually. Hive, you've got the skills to pay the bills, I believe. You could go into a successful trade as a cat wrangler. It's a job that's needed more and more these days, let me tell you. All these cats running around, jumping over things. We need somebody to snatch them out of the very air. Like unto some cat snatcher. Cat from the air snatcher. Air cat snatcher. That's the one. It's an air cat snatcher. Oh, for fudge sakes. Look, I'm done with fighting y'all. I'm gonna enter the court of the Crimson King, and noodly music is gonna be played at me, and that's okay. Oh, what do you want? Are you... Oh, that was kind of the like the sideways arm swing. I know it sounds goofy, but little details like that I really, really appreciate. I thought it was kind of nicely animated, and we are possibly gonna die, so let's defend. And they still did 2 damage to us, so that's obviously not useful. Huh. Alright. Well, you just gonna kill me now, I guess. Good. So, you died. I died. And then we're back at the light. A nice spin to try to track our movement. That's kind of cool. When you come into contact with an enemy, you will enter turn-based combat when use attacks. Hi. We saw that. I mean, it's neat. The concept is neat. I don't know if I would play it without a lot of polish on it, but I do appreciate what they're trying to do. Now, I wish they wouldn't bop us all the way out to the main menu. I'm gonna toss it on a neat little, basically screensaver, but a nice screensaver, while I have a really quick... Did I just screw that up? The Universe of Wonders. Well, I'll have a really quick smoke. Universe. There we go. The inevitable heat death of the universe. Lovely. That'll cheer everybody up. There we go. Let this play for a bit. It's really nice looking, and I don't think that we need to do anything. I think it'll just play. So let me just quick check the chat. Level reminds me of Paper Mario. It does, doesn't it? Or well, it did, didn't it? Catching that air cat. I want a cat now. By the way, Hirunda, were you able to set Yarn Spinner up in a way that kept track of variables and able to save them? Cats are nice, but they remain babies for their whole life. I also want to figure out how to make billboard sprites that are animated for PCs. And nope, though I'm getting to be more intimate with it, the complex example scene looks like it could help figuring it out. Huh. Y'all are talking in a language that I don't quite follow, but I'm glad that it seems to be working out pretty well for the two of you. And like I said, I'm going to take a really quick break here. I will be right back. Oh, is it already over? We're back, by the way. Don't worry, I don't follow programmers speak either. Fair enough. Now, if you excuse me, I'll be hacking into the mainframe. Wait till I put a virus in your microwave. Good luck with that. My microwave, I think, is maybe 30 years old, so I think you might have a little bit of trouble putting a virus into it. Oh, okay, so we can actually look at the bits that they used to make the level, or the creation. Huh? I mean, it's a simple fractal, but it's still really cool how they put it together. And the music is very dreamy. I don't remember this part when Little Big Des played. To the Tesseract. To the Tesseract with thee. Yeah. Oh, fancy schmancy. Can we... Oh, we can zoom around. Well, within the confines of our very small cube. We can kind of zoom around. Well, now, how do I get out of the Tesseract? Do you represent four-dimensional space? And if so, why? No, we're trapped. We become trapped in the time cube. Buggery. That is a shame. I never wanted to be in the time cube. It's still nice though. I give it that. I will give you a thumbs up, Mr. 3 Top Cat. I don't know how many top cats that we need, but apparently at least 3. Go back to our surfing. Don't you mean hypercube? Perhaps I mean hypercube. I'm actually slightly terrified by hypercube, so... Osaka ga daisuki. I also daisuki the Osaka. But how do I get back to our play later list? There we go. There we are. No one wants to be in the time cube. Oh, the website. I mean, Time Cube was a thing. Time Cube was absolutely a thing. What was it? If Harry Potter was a time cube, how would he hold his wand? Something like that. We must step into the triangle dimension. Tesseracts are also known as hypercubes for some reason, which makes the title of Type Cube 2 Hypercube less hilarious. It kind of gives the game away, doesn't it? But Cube 2 is definitely a step down from Cube the first, so... Tough as Nails first-person speedrunning level, inspired by some classic jump maze mods, get the best time. Well, I'm shooting for a time, but, you know, sure. Hey, wait, no, go back. I'm still playing. Why did you take me out? Okay. Weird. What sorcery is this? It's the sorcery of bad 90s movies. Well, like, no, actually, what sorcery is this? What? Just happened? Oh, I guess. Oops. We done died. Sure, whatever. Skate. How do I skate? Jump space. What does that mean? Skate. I'm not skating. What? Jump space. Skate. How do I skate? Hi. Alright, I have no idea what this wants me to do, because there are no instructions. How do I skate? Oh, I'm kind of... No, I'm not. Never mind. Square button. Kind of does square button make me skate? I don't know. We're running with it. Okay, we're currently doing better than our last time, I guess. Jump chase. Skate is not the square button. What are you even? Meow. All I know about Cube is that one of its directors also made Splice. All I know about Splice is its director made Cube. I am in the cyber. I don't know how I feel about being in the cyber, but this also feels very 90s for some reason. Alright. I don't think there's actually a skate mechanic here. I think we just gotta hit it and hope that we've hit it at the right point to carry us along. I'm not even gonna bother with the skate pads. I'm just gonna jump. Oh, okay, so we made it farther than the last time. And there are... Oh, and I'm gonna make it this time. No, fudge. Hi. At least there's a checkpoint. Because we clearly need one. Like in the Cyber City, though. There's something kind of cool about that. Oh, you kind of sort of make me bounce? And by kind of sorta, I mean kinda sorta? Ah? You let me move when I respawn? Why would you do that? Why do you hate me? Sure, right. Okay, skate, bounce. Oh god, it's like Metroid Fusion all over again. Bounce, bounce, jump, rob it, and go. Bounce. Oh Jesus, I hate you. Why? What have I done to the level creator to deserve this? It's okay. Bounce, bounce, skate, bounce. Also, maybe bounce? No. Guess Neon Dimension can't look like this if I carry it over now. And this story about how Risu died while trapped inside of an interactive CD-ROM. And it's probably an interactive CD-ROM to load up AOL. So I deserve whatever death I get. Bounce. 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 No, 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 come back. How many AOL CDs did you have, Hive? We used to use them as beer coasters. I don't know of anybody who actually used them to load up AOL. I mean, people must have been doing it because AOL kept on sending the stupid things out. Lord, please. Oh, I'm gonna get sick. Okay, put me here. I just want to stop for a minute. Just a second. Okay. Bounce. Bounce. Run, jump, skate, I guess? You're gonna make me skate again. Why must you make me skate? I did nothing to you. Nice music. I mean, really nice music. I am digging on this. Even if it's not my usual style. React to core. But reacting to what? Fudge. Are you moving? Am I moving? Is anything moving in relation to anything else? Perhaps we're all fixed objects in space. Just living with the illusion of movement. As time sweeps us along in its endless current, or its endless current, which would be much more delicious, but also much more confusing. Would you trade rational thought for deliciosity? It's a question we all have to answer. Yes, but... Excuse me? How do you want me to, deal with this now, creator? Oh, I see. You just hate me. That's clearly the answer. I did nothing to you, creator. Nothing at all. That's okay. You won't break me. I mean, you'll totally break me, but I'll declare it a victory anyways. As is the way of my people. Hi. At least they got groovy music. Although I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't describe this music as quote-unquote groovy. Okay, so we want to do the jump there from the taller block to the lower block. Cool. And then from the taller block to the other taller block. Ha ha! Who's laughing now, funny guy? That's right. Reese is laughing, you bastard. Oh. New mechanics. I see. I don't even have a car. Ha ha ha. Joke's on you, buddy. Hoit. Hoit. I just want to watch Final Destination now. Is that asking so much? I did notice there's a jump pad over there. I'm totally not going to use it. It would be extremely useful if I could see, like, feet. So I could judge if I'm, you know, on a block. Oh. Oh. Sweet. I had none, for I never lived in a country with AOL. Since the hypercube is made 3D sides, the same way a cube is made of 2D shapes. Remember a book about a family getting trapped in a hypercube house where going from one room to the next would loop infinitely? You're giving me OpenGL programming flashbacks. There's a kind of moral victory. White powder was the creator of this level on. Hopefully sugar or flour. It's a quality dad joke. You know, you should always have a couple of them. Just in case you ever meet a dad and you need to communicate with a dad, that you can always communicate via dad jokes. I could see the end. I could see the end. They will not defeat us. No, not this time. I mean, this time, yes, but not when we actually beat the level. Oh, I hate you. And by hate, I mean, you know, vaguely loathe. Just vaguely. One thing I do like, and I should point out, the way that the cubes are changing color actually is pretty cool. Gives a bit of a different feel to similar environments that you'll be seeing over and over again as you die. And I appreciate that. Alright, let's do this for realsies. Not for fakesies, but for realsies. What are those cubes? I bet there's some kind of extra point total score up there. Alright, we're on the cusp. On the cusp of dying. I was gonna say greatness. I was gonna say on the cusp of greatness, you jerk. Hi. It's cool. No, I mean it's super cool. It's the ginchiest, the grooviest. Oh, no, not gonna fall off. Where are my feet? It's like a Lewis Black joke, except not funny. Now I want to listen to more Lewis Black. Oh, fudge me. Oh, you bastards. Hi, hi, hi. Fine. Fine. Alright. Running. Oh, we're way too fast. Precision platforming. I've even lost the ability to talk. That means that we're basically screwed. Okay. Right. I have no feet, but I must scream. And also precision platform. Why? Alright. Alright, wait, we got this. We got this. It's there. It's right there. I can see the final cube. Wait, what? Why did we... What? Whoa, what? Why did we die? Okay, here we are. We run. Go to the right. Oh, shit. This is almost worse than Jump Souls, and Jump Souls was pretty bad. I mean, Jump Souls is actually a great level, but it's grindingly difficult. I need to have a word with the Dream staff about how fluid and slippery the movement is, because it is really doing a number on these types of levels. Okay, jump, right, jump, right. Oh my. There's a frame rate counter in the bottom right. That's the high path if you took the jump pad you ignored. You don't have feet because you are a skating machine. That makes the most sense of anything that I've heard tonight. Also, it kind of makes you want to play Jet Set Radio, even though I am absolutely terrible at Jet Set Radio, just to hear the soundtrack. Because I remember Jet Set Radio had a pretty kickin' soundtrack. Oh, we're gonna die. I tried to make some yellow sign tags for Jet Set Radio, and it didn't really work very well. But the thought was there. I was planning to bring Carcosa to Tokyo, you know, because I think it would fit. Why? I keep on slipping off the sides! Alright, we're gonna give this until 15. And if we don't beat it by then, I'm gonna take a deep healing breath and forget that I've ever played this level before. I think that's the best way to go about the situation. You know, if you see something, say nothing and drink to forget. But also, play this level over and over again until the trauma erases whatever previous trauma that you had before you played the level. That's how that works. It reminds me of something I was gonna say, and now I don't remember what it was. Okay. Right, hop. Don't hop on Pop. Pop is on top. It's okay. It's okay. We totally have this. This is havable. This is doable. Here we go. One more. I hate you. I am filled with loathing. But it's the good kind of loathing. It's the kind of loathing that Why? What did I ever possibly do to you? You dog. You dirty dog. Dope fish? I think we've looked at one of Dope Fish's levels before, actually. What do we got? We need something that's going to be guaranteed chill. Clearly, that is Acorn Valley. The secret thereof, a fox and his pelican must learn to trust one another in this timeless fable of friendship, betrayal, and acorns. Hirunda, you have a wonderful day at uni. Remember to eat your veggies. I've got a pot of curry over here that is currylicious. It's filled with veggies. But I hope that uni goes well for you, and we'll be on again Thursday at 8 o'clock. So hopefully we'll see ya. Dopefish, are they an id Software fan? Quite possibly. I feel like... Oh, but we can't check because LBP.me is fudged up right now. Although, wait, hold on a second. We can kind of sort of check. Dopefish. Because the name is really familiar to me. Dopefish. But I don't know if that's because we... That's interesting. They don't show up on LBP.me. So why do I know this name? Huh. Maybe we saw their level in dreams. Alright, so we've got our peg leg fox. And this peg leg fox is sure getting around, let me tell you. We've seen this this poor chap in a number of creations already. We looked at Frederick Fox Food Finder, which is a lot of F's in one sentence. And that was very, very charming. Very, very nice level. But it used this fox avatar? Fox. It's not really a sprite, is it? Because it's three-dimensional. We saw this fox as well just now in the Link to the Past WIP. Whip, as it were. But not Cool Whip, just plain old whip. So I think that this is a creation that someone has made public, and everybody is just kind of using, which is fine. There's no problems with that, no issues with that. Go up the granary here. Now, I heard the grain in Spain falls mainly on the plains, but I'm not sure. Like acorns, do ya? Follow me. I know of an artifact which can flood this valley with whatever your heart desires. Yeah. I don't know, Pelican. You seem pretty shifty. You seem like the kind of bird that would say "yeah" a lot. And those kind of birds are almost always mobsters. They eat raw fish. They dress really nice, but only to hide their base nature. Oh, and I really should watch Gotham before I get rid of my Netflix subscription. Because that is on the J side. And I heard it's actually quite good. Who made this giant acorn shaft? I'm not sensing the betrayal. I bet he twirls his mustache when he does something bad. I'm sure he does. He probably keeps like a fake mustache in his bill. And he can just whip it out and slap it on. And then twirl it, of course. Hello, Pelican. I mean, the Pelican's nicely animated, at least. Wah. Why did the Pelican fall? I mean, it's Pelican. Pelicans are pretty well known for their flying. Please, for the love of God, don't wish for acorns. Wish for an ambulance. Okay, that's dark. Arg, my wing, I think it's broken. Young fox, you'll have to go around, and when you reach the artifact, please, for the love of God. For the love of God, Montresor. Yes, for the love of God. Damn, now I want to read Cask of Amontillado again. But granted, that's like a once-a-month thing for me, so... Nothing really difficult or different there. I want to wall somebody up in my basement, but that would require that I have a basement, which I do not. So you could see why that would make things a little bit difficult. Although, as much as I do like the Cask of Amontillado, hello, could you actually give me the right height that I need to get to where I'm going? I like the reference to Cask of Amontillado in Usher 2 a lot more. But Usher 2 is pretty Looney Tunes and awesome. And I do recommend it to everybody if you haven't read it before. I tried to do a reading for Usher 2 in my senior year high school English class. It did not go over well, but I think that's because they were all Philistines. Or possibly because I was so nervous I couldn't read it well. You made it, thank God. Please tell me you wish for an ambulance, or at least a vet. Well, I wish for a vet sniper. That rumbling sound, is it? Oh, the betrayer was in us the whole time. We were the betrayers. The fox twirls his mustache. What, that's it? There's no denouement. We don't know if the fox is satisfied. We don't know if the seagull dies. Now, I suppose leaving it ambiguous allows for the player to, make their own decisions about it, but at the same time, I've seen this one come up a couple of times. 2D Jack, version 1.85 speedrun scoreboard. I wonder if it's as good. It's pretty dark. It's not the first time. No, it is not the first time. Not by any means. I wonder. Hold on a second here. Let me check something. Because that story is quite old. Bradbury. I wonder if there's a free version of it somewhere. Bradbury Usher 2. Oh, it's as a PDF. Got a synopsis. I don't know if there's any place that you can read it for free. Oh, that's a shame. Although, Martian Chronicles is a really, really good book of short stories. And I do give it a recommend if you haven't read very much Bradbury. Let's check us out. Level 1. X twice to double jump. Triangle to view the map. That's kind of cool. Kill blue enemies from above. Avoid red ones. Each level is 100 coins. Some hidden bubbles. Have fun. Right. That's blue enemy gets killed. Double jump. So we got our coins. I don't know if he means these are enemies, but it's certainly clearly hazardous, so. Also not on the spikes. Not on the spikes! Not in the face! Fudge. Hi. Hi? I like the 2D aesthetic, though. Oh, that's far easier. Okay. Check out our map. Huh. I don't think I care enough about getting all the coins to go to the upper section. So I'm just going to stick down here. I like that they give us a coin tracker. I don't like that they don't give us a way out here. Oh. Well, fudge. I guess we gotta go up? Or at least over? Maybe there's a switch that we can throw. Also, that handy sign that says exit would have been a good thing to notice before. Enemies are cute, if simple. And it's simple doesn't necessarily mean bad design. Hitboxes are pretty tight. I know I just died a couple of times there, but frankly I deserve to die, so. Yosh and you, whatever. We made it. Okay, cool. Alright, so we can go down to the harder mode of the lower levels. Or we could take the easy mode and live of the upper levels. And I think we'll do that. Everything is slippery. When will the community figure out how to make things... Oh? What the hell just happened there? Excuse me? Makes no sense. Leon Hammond. Okay, that looks cool when the map zooms out. It does actually look pretty cool. I like that they added that as an effect. I think it does work really well. Also, there's some nice layering effects. That was my fault. Nice layering effects going on in the background. I'm not sure what it reminds me of, but... Fudge! I found this somewhat interesting project on Dreams called Rev. Okay. We'll take a look at that. And also, by the way, Leon, welcome to the chat. If you've shown up before and I don't remember, I do apologize. But it is a pleasure to have you in. And I hope that life is treating you well enough. Or at least as well as could be hoped in this benighted world of ours in the year 2019. So, hoi. Hoi! Okay, the hitbox on the red dudes feels like it's extending a little bit farther than it needs to. But that just might be me being a wimp. Also, I bet that purple bit is a secret. And it gives us 1,000,000 points. But I have no need for 1,000,000 points. My desires are quite small. So we're just not going to worry about it at all. I keep on hitting things, and I wish I weren't. It's a nice idea and concept, but the drawbacks are unfortunately clear as day. Well, you know what that means. That means we're going to have to take a look at it. Are the drawbacks as bad as the drawbacks in Rec 3? Because that one had some pretty heavy drawbacks. If they can polish the hit direction and hit detection and battle fluidity in general, it could be something really, really good. Huh. I am intrigued. I am not intrigued by the spikes, but... Well, I am intrigued by the spikes, but not as a player. More as somebody who always aspired to be a Cenobite. I just think they've got some flash design, yo. I mean, like, if you're looking at fashion, Cenobites are where it's at. Unless you're looking at Hellraiser 3 Cenobites, and then, you know, just don't, basically. It's probably for the best. Thank God. We made it. I haven't been here before. You're too kind, but I do like Dreams, and will sub. Thank you so much, Leon. It seems that you, in fact, are the one that is too kind, but you're always welcome. We do Dream streams every other Sunday. Oh, that's kind of cool. And we alternate them with Little Big Planet 3 streams on the other Sundays. And then for Thursdays and Saturdays, we usually use a long-form game. So right now we're doing Borderlands 2. I'm not sure what we're going to do for our next long game, but we will figure that out. You know, maybe it would help if I looked at the map. Hold on a second. Well, there's that wooden wall in the way. That's our problem. Now, I do see the moving block, but I'm not sure how we are to get to that block. Oh, fancy that. Okay. I don't... Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know if this helps us, but it may. I'm not sure how I... Nice lava? Acid effect? Uh-oh. No, please, stay away. Don't touch me. not sure how I feel about the kind of dead blocks like we see there. Just because there's nothing to kind of signal that there is a dead block. We're gonna get that jump. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with the double jumps. It is weird. Like, it feels like it triggers later than it ought to be triggering. I don't know why that would be. Okay, there we are. There we are. Like, there. So, I know I hit the X button. But I don't know why it didn't trigger the jump. There we are. And nice. Alright, so we done did that section, thank God. Switch is flipped, which means the wooden wall should be up. And actually, dying is a better teleport than actually trying to do that section. And that is a problem. If the bit that you've got planned for the player is difficult enough that the player thinks it's a better idea just to die to get the checkpoint, I think there is some polish that needs to be done. What about the video camera seat? And you know, it's a thing. It's certainly a thing. All sound like good games. I'll stay tuned in. Denny88! Wow! Hello, look, I'm new game demo for you, Inside Community by Dreams. Interesting. It has been a long time since we've seen you, Danny. Hopefully life is treating you pretty well. Oh god. Lava. I don't... It's not lava, it's acid, but I don't need it either way. Eh? 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 Why would you put me back there? What is your, oh, fudge. Fudge! Crumbs! Crumbs! Hi! What's your new... Hi, I can talk. Tongue, thank you. What's your new level, Danny? Is this something I could search for relatively easily? Because I will definitely give it a look if that is the case. Yosh. That was surprisingly tricky. I'm not decided yet if it was good tricky or if it was bad tricky, but definitely tricky. Return to back and search for Danielle E.O. Stickman maps number 1. Alright. Patrick! Oh my god, Patrick! We didn't even talk about floaty fluid, and here you are. Wonderful as always to have you, and I still miss level about elevators. I think I enjoyed that more than a lot of the levels that were in that contest. And now I have I've got an episode of LBSP that's basically vaporware. But that's okay, because I've got a lot of vaporware episodes. Thank you, Media Molecule, for letting us fly with these amazing tools. Also, ooh, Dorian, ooh. And Dreams Community for all the help and patience. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's a bit of a quick jump to the end. I wish there was something kind of built up to that, but even still. Search EO Stickman number 1. Danny, I will 100% search for that level, but I would ask you to just give me a couple of minutes because I'm going to put on a screensaver and I'm going to have a really quick cigarette. So, because I think there was another, like, audio-visual level. I think Feed Your Head. I don't know if we looked at this one before, but I think this will just play while I'm smoking. So, Man, I thought that would play a little bit longer than apparently it actually did. So trippy. I think I can see taste now. Nice. Quite possible. I'm gonna have to look at the stream later to see what that was actually about. Let's see. Danielle EO Stickman. Dan. Two N's? One N? One N. IELE. Hi. Oh, there we are. Cool. What we got going on here? Oh, it's Danny88. Cool. There you are. Nice. Nice logo there. Please return. I did, yo. You gotta give me some time, Danny. You know I'll always look at a level that somebody recommends. PST loading screen, scene transition, 2A compatible. This takes me back to university, actually, which is like 20 years ago. Wow. Did I ever? Generally speaking, yes. Oh, that is cool looking. Start video and audio. Oh, so like we can actually change settings. Huh. Let's get into it. Let's see what we got. Get to the exit. I will do this thing. Now, who do we have here? Alright. We got our stickmen. Looks like they're out for a fight. And I'd get behind that. We've got a heck of a jump on them. A very slippery jump. But that's okay. Let's edge our way to this platform here. Now, I assume that the toxic barrels are deadly, so we're not going to touch them. They do look nice, though, by the way, Danny. A weird movement in that section. Like, I feel like I'm moving more to the right or to the left than I ought to be. And bruisers, which I assume will also kill us, so... Who are you? What are you? Are you a... Camera, work with me here. I want to see this cat-like thing. Are you a cat? Oh, I wish I could zoom in, but that doesn't seem to be an option. Acha! Fine. If that's the way it wants to be, that's the way it wants to be. The cat is meowing at me. Therefore, I will assume it is a cat. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. Copacetic. Everything is... Yahoo! I'm not sure if the cat is meowing or saying Yahoo now. I think I could read it either way, and either way would work funny for me. Yahoo! Alright, we can do this. Danny, did you do any modification of movement abilities when you made the level? Because I think the jump is maybe a little bit too far. It kind of makes it hard to judge where you're... come back. Oh, there's a double jump. I had no idea. That I maybe could have used to save myself. Yahoo! Alright, that... Gosh darn it. It feels very slippery. It feels like the basic Dreams movement package. And it's something that we've talked about in streams before. That, like, the basic Dreams movement feels overly slippy and overly fast. At least for what a lot of creators are using it for. So it's easy to kind of end up where you don't want to be, which is usually death. So I think that it's something that we need to kind of kink out as a creating community. Different base movement packages that creators could use, so that we don't end up with every level feeling like it moves the same and feeling like it's a little bit too slippery. Yahoo! That does remind me, I want to take a look at Diamond Diancie's work after we look at this, because she's an old LBP creator, and I've seen some of the stuff she's put up on Twitter, and it looks pretty cool. Fudge! Oh, I can biff that guy? Sir? Excuse me, sir? What are you okay? Do you need me to call an ambulance? Are you caught in the time cube? It's kind of beautiful in its own weird way. I would put you out of your misery, sir, but I don't seem to be able to do that. But I can push you. What's going on with that dude? I'm kind of in love with that guy. I'm feeling things I've never felt before. Alright. Let's be serious about this. We're gonna put on our Majime face. Not our Majima face, because I need both eyeballs. Because they're about the only physical feature of mine that I actually like. But otherwise, we'll be Majime like Majima. And not fall into the lava anymore. Oh, you... Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hi. Nope, you... It's testing me, Danny. Square O... Wait, hold on a second here. Okay, I can kick. Square O does a spin. Jump and... I mean, these are cool moves, Danny, but I think it would help if you put an instruction point in the video. Like a little tutorial section that actually explained those moves to the player. Because I had no idea that those existed until you mentioned them right now. Okay, you got this. There's a camera. Now... Yeah! So! Yaro! Right. Jump. Bugger it. Like, I like the basic design of the level. I think the character could use a little bit of work as far as how the character's presented, but the way that the level actually handles, like how I'm moving through the level, I think that definitely needs a fair amount more work, unfortunately. Also, just maybe if I turn the camera top down, I'll have a better idea of where I'm going. Stop being so twitchy, Lisa. No, don't freak out. Just jump. There we are. Alright, much easier with a different camera angle. Oh, thank God. Oh, there's more. We need to taste the salt and dope the salt. Oh, well, there's at least a little bit of instruction here. R1 equals dash. And you are... My Little Pony? And... Oh, you're the character from the Ancient Times pack. Gotcha. R1 is dash. Alright, we are dashing. I feel dashable. Eh? Chotto mate. Chotto. Eh, doko? Eh? Danny, what happened? I've fallen out of the world? I guess? I can't use this to cheese it, can I? Wah. Press touchpad to see the controls is common enough. That's actually... Yes, I have seen that in a number of creations, and I think that is a good way to handle things. Now, if I continue it, it does start us at the second stage, and I appreciate that, because a lot of levels don't. Okay. Start. Now, is this actually a race? And we've fallen out of the level again. So there's no drop, like there's no drop death here. Basically, if we fall off of the level, we fall out of the world. And that's kind of a problem. I think, I mean, I see the core concept, Danny, and I don't necessarily think that it's a bad one, but I do think that it needs work before it's going to be really enjoyable. That's who we want. I want to see what you have been doing. I don't think that Diamond Diancie has done any like full levels yet or published any full levels, but she has done a lot of like LVP style elements that can be used in levels. And from what I've seen on Twitter, they actually look pretty good. So I want to check out a couple of her things. I could have sworn that she did Frida the Bride. Oh, we can't actually use it. It's just there as an object. Oh, that's a shame. Because some of her stuff you can actually play with. But I guess not this one. So we got bounce pads, race skates, the Factory of a Better Tomorrow, 50 jumps. I have to check 50 jumps. Is it actually playable? Are we doing this? Oh, that's cute. And also, a lot of work on that sticker. To get a sticker that actually looks like the one from LVP2. Oh, that's so cute! Oh. Ah, it toggles the music. Okay, the writing could have been a little bit larger on that. Ah, so. Chotomate. Wait, I need the propeller again? Diancie-chan? Nande? Ah, so. I have no more propeller. Oh no, what have you done to me? Diamond. Can we make it without the propeller? Love the music, by the way. Alright, we're halfway to 50. Fudge. 50 fudge. Why do you keep, like, stopping your momentum? I don't understand why you're doing that. And also, it looks like you're dropping out of the layer. And I'm just talking to the character as though it's an actual living thing. Oh. Wah wah. Have we somehow beaten a high score? Because the wah wah sound was... Oh, that's cute. Was usually a high score sound. So... And we could pop ourselves. Oh, fudge. Build like a kill floor. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. If you're taking Project Discovery's a dream I'm working on, you could check out whenever. Platform 29 wasn't labeled and will forever haunt me in my dreams. Why did they mistake Platform 29? Oh! Automatic layer changes, yo. If you're gonna make LBP, you gotta do automatic layer changes. Still, I gotta say, I am amused. So it looks like there's an automatic layer change if you're going just one layer, but it won't take you two. What is with that sound effect? I'm not breaking any high scores here, yo. Okay. Ah! Nande! Nande! Wait. I like it though. It definitely has that LBP feel. But also bugginess, and I could use less bugginess in my life. I have enough bugginess as it is. Alright, so we're back in the... not in the layer that we're supposed to be in, apparently. What do we got? What do we do? How do we fix this? Better layer mechanics would help a lot. I think that's probably the biggest thing. Like, I keep on getting pushed into layers I don't want to be in. And I don't know why. Also, this is totally going to kill me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Teleboy. What are you doing, Teleboy? We're completely stuck. We are absolutely stuck. Hi. What was the explode prompt there? Hold on a second. There we are. Alright, Teleboy just decided to help me out by falling out of layer. Gotcha. Like, it looks really cool, and it definitely has that feel of the old 50 jumps levels, but... like, you could see it there, like, when I was jumping onto 41, where... and 43, where I try to jump to 44, and it throws me out of the layer that I need to be in, and then just drops me off straight down. I don't know why it does that. That was my fault. That last one was my fault. You sure? You sure? Okay. No, 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 stop. Okay, I'm seeing part of the problem here. That I think they've kept almost like a 3D movement. I think they've kept the forward direction to make you go out of... and I think when I was jumping, I was forcing myself out of layer. Alright, there's no end to the level, so... no, that's okay. We already beat it. I mean, it's cool. I can't say that I didn't like it, but... again... got a fair amount of polish that needs to be done. Now, I want to take a look at dreams, and... we're actually getting press D-pad to emotion. Platform 29 was... I forgot that one. Project Discovery. I will take a look at Project Discovery, and I think that's my... I think that my tongue has stopped working. I think that might be where we wrap things up. Because I do have work tomorrow, and it is a pretty early shift. So let's check out what's on hand with Project Discovery. And I realized that I didn't look at Rev Chronos, and I'm going to make a note of that right now so that we can actually get to it the next time we do Dreams. So, Rev bracket, well, re-bracket V. Oh, there we are. Let me see, I can't quite see the name here. Harmo Senior. Cool. I want to write that one down too. Har Mo SNR. I will get to it, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it next week because I think that probably 10 o'clock is going to be a good place to wrap up here. This is an attempt at procedurally generated systems. Included features are shown on the left, and the features planned in development are on the right. Enjoy. So we got procedural planets, 4 planet biome types, procedural trees, rock formations, grass colors, sky, fog, stars, orbiting bodies, drone to explore planets, and warp to randomize the system. Okay. We're planning on animals, better warp effects, ship interior, mineable elements, upgrade systems, random events that can occur per warp jump, intelligent alien diplomatic or aggressive encounters, crew to talk to, story, and lore. Leon! I mean, that's just at least looking from the loading screen, the menu screen, that's a lot going on. So, how does this actually play? Oh, can we look around? There's our ship. We got a time counter on the side. And it looks like we can change the time counter. Oh. Okay. Although it doesn't seem to have a visual effect. Or at least maybe not where we are. High controls. Land planet, land moon. Warp, change camera. Ooh, change camera. Alright. Change camera. We've only got the 2 cameras. It's fair enough. I'm gonna land on this planet and see how that goes. I saw the little touchpad icon. Yo. You made it visible enough. It's no problem. Drone controls. Camera 1. I'm guessing that here the touchpad toggles the lights. Can't use the R stick to look at things. So the camera is semi-fixed. R3 is the controls for the drone. Gotcha. Change view. Ooh. That is fancy as heck. That is a slick... Triggers to turn. It's a weird one. Huh. I'm guessing that this is a drone that you picked up from somewhere. Vertical boost. Gotcha. And there you are. Right, the triggers. Enable the cloak. Huh. We've got a cloak. Interesting. There's our elevation. Oh, you made it. No borrowed assets. Okay. So you made it, but just acknowledging, self-acknowledging that it is a little bit strange. Which is okay. Nice visual effect on the boost there. Or the tail, as it were. Now, I'm guessing that the game is intended to be kind of exploratory. That there isn't currently an objective that I'm supposed to be working towards. Cloak is good for good screenshots. Ah, gotcha. Although, I don't know. I mean, I think it might be nice to have the drone in the screenshot because it is a nice piece of kit. It's very solid looking. Like you said, I mean, the controls are a little bit weird, but even still, I think I can appreciate it for what it is, and I think that it gives a particular image to the environment. That it's not just as it were, it's not just like an empty box, but you are in this place. So, while I appreciate that the cloak effect is there, I think if I was gonna take a screenshot, I would probably keep the drone in the screenshot myself. No objective yet. I feel like I tried to make as many of my own assets as possible. It would probably take me a million years to do anything. Life planets are a bit prettier, I will say, and thank you for the drone compliment. I'm gonna take a look for a life planet. So, let's see. Oh wait, no, don't want to back out yet. Go return. All right, that's how we do that. Center our imp. There's our light. Drone controls can check with R3. Are they? Oh, that's kind of cool. I like the extra lamp on the top. That's neat. That's a nice effect. And the fact that you took the time to animate that effect, I think, is pretty cool. No, Disco, don't. Why do you do that? Now, oh, I wanted to take a look. So I'm hitting R3 now, but it's not bringing up the controls again. Square to leave, I think. Okay, you got it. You're perfect. Now, warp is... This one's not your fault. It's just the way that the game handles text. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to read the font on the buttons. That's R1 to warp. Let's check it. That looks like a dead planet. Possibly also dead. Ooh. Well, don't you look like a fancy pants? We'll take sunset, and we're going to check this one out. And I think that will wrap it. Now, I one really quick question, Leon, because I noticed you've got... I think I see a duck, and I'm going to... It's not a duck, but I'm definitely going to check it out, because that looks pretty cool. And this environment looks pretty cool. But I want to ask before I forget. So when you're in the ship, you use the touchpad to check controls. But when you're controlling the drone, you use the R3 to check the controls. Is there a reason that you changed from the touchpad to the R3? Would it be better to keep it consistent for both the ship and for the drone? I'm just wondering because it kind of stands out that you would go from one to the other. Come here. Oh, you're... I don't know what you are, but you are pretty slick looking. Come back. Dino, I just want to chill with you. This dino is straight up, like, just rocking my world here. Oh no, my drone has become confused. It doesn't know what to do. Drone, you want to rock up and love the dino. Hello, dino. Are you Genki? I'm elevating for you, my dino friend. It's like a mating dance. No, please. Allow us to be friends. Don't run away. And to refer back to a point that... I'm just like rubbing up on the dino. To refer back to something that you said, Kronos. I understand the feeling. And I do like, to the extent that I played in creation mode, I do like creating my own assets. But I don't know. Like, I can see it both ways. I think if you can make good gameplay, for example, but you're not particularly good at designing places, I think that using other creators' assets could be a big boost for you. And also conversely, like if you're good at making places, but logic is something that escapes you. Because I know a lot of creators that are putting up logic kits, like pre-made I want to say microphones. Why do I want to say microphones? Pre-made microchips that you can use to get certain effects that you're looking for. So, while, like, personally I dig the feeling, and in LBP, I basically made everything from scratch myself when I was doing, like, scenes, or when I was doing hubs for the show. But I think that... I think there's more utility in the community bits that I've seen in Dreams than what I saw in LBP. Because a lot of the stuff I saw shared in the community in LBP was, frankly, kind of trash. And that's as objects, not levels, but the objects were usually pretty trash. And even the story mode objects were kind of hit and missy. So I feel like I'm on both sides of that particular issue that you bring up. This is fantastic, Leon. You've done a really, really solid job here. Even if there's not like an object for the game yet, just the way that the planets are rendered, the way that the drone is rendered, and the fact that it's procedurally generated, I think as well, is pretty darn cool. I'll be quite interested to see where you go from here, like how much of your plan that you're able to implement. But I would definitely consider taking a bit of a longer look at this on the show. And this week's episodes are wrapped for the most part, so it might not be until next week, but it might also be if you'd like me to wait longer so that you can get more put into the level, more put into the creation. I could certainly do that. But drop a line to me, either in Dreams or just as a comment on YouTube somewhere, and let me know kind of how you'd like me to go about it, because I definitely would like to showcase this. This is really, really nice. Invisibles, walls, maybe. I should keep consistent. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm kind of catching up the chat because I was, well, running my mouth, but I don't think it's necessary to keep it consistent, and there is an argument to be made for a difference in interaction between the two. Like, the ship has this system, for example, you know, like this computer schema that it's doing, and the drone has something completely different. And the mechanic of using different things to check the controls could, not necessarily, but could reinforce that feeling of these two separate things. That's one side of things. The other side of things, in a more kind of gameplay sense, is that, yeah, it may be confusing to have the button do one thing in this area and then do a different thing in another area. And I think that that's completely up to you how you want to solve that riddle. I don't think that there's a right answer to that question. No good at music. All but one of the tracks in my games is borrowed. Express what you're good, you can't be a whole dev team. Yes. And I think that Dreams does seem like it's a dev kit. Like, it's not just a level creation kit. I'm also pants at music, by the way. The music in my secondary hub was given to me by Hypertronic, who is an excellent musician, like a very, very solid LBP creator and Dreams creator, but specializes in and focuses on music. And the music that... I don't know if Hypertronic is a he, actually. I've never interacted with them on a personal level, but the music that they sent me, or at least that they linked to me, was really, really nice, and it ended up, just by coincidence, fitting the hub really well. So, I don't know... I'm gonna put them in chat here. Hypertronic. There we are. And if you're looking for some music to work with, that they may be a good place to start. Here we are. Gotcha. But, well, we've already rolled around it. Holy crap, 10:09. I think that we are going to bounce out of the creation right now, but very pleased with what I'm seeing so far. And it's very slick. So, follow user and follow creation. I always, because half of my games are Japanese and half of my games are American, region. I always mix up, is O going to be confirm or is O going to be deny in every game that I frickin' play. Wah, wah. But I think that does do it for us this go about. I am going to be trying to push for kind of longer streams as I get used to the job. And we may... I don't want to say in the near future, but at least kind of a future project or future goal. We may be getting back to the 3-hour streams or the 3.5-hour streams that we were doing previously. But right now, just because of when I need to wake up, probably it's a good in the future, right? It's very German grammar. In the future, we might be doing that, but for the nonce, for the moment. As for kind of the near future for stuff, I think we're going to keep to the same publishing schedule, but this week is going to be the make or break for that, because I'm not up against the wall, but I have to, like, I have half of Tuesday's episode for Little Bite-Sized Planet finished. I haven't done Friday's episode yet. Monday's Fever Dreams is completely finished, so that's ready to go, which is good because Monday is tomorrow. Wednesday's Fever Dreams episode is 75% finished. I just need to do the pips for that. If I can get this week's episodes done and feel comfortable with the time usage, then we will stay on the regular publishing schedule. If I feel like I'm really pressed on those, then we'll probably drop to a once a week for each series. It's not something that I want to do. I've been happy to have the twice a week update schedule, but it's really dependent on how much I feel like I can fit into a day, considering the way that my life is structured right now. So kind of keep that in mind for the future, that this week will be regular twice a week updates for those series, but there's a possibility from next week that they may be dropping down to once a week. As far as streaming games, I think we've got maybe one or two more chapters of the Borderlands stuff. Borderlands 2, the Tiny Tina stuff. When we wrap that, I think we're going to do a couple of weeks of Isaac and Gungeon and random episodes for streams. If we push it far enough, we might be able to get River City Girls as our next long-term stream. I don't know how long that game is, so it might actually be a very short long-term stream, but I've seen some of the art, I've seen some of the screenshots and some videos from it, and it looks really fun. It looks really cool. And I believe it's coming out in September. And we're already in August now, so that's probably going to be the next long stream. But that's what we're thinking about now. Thanks for checking out my dream. I may be finished with animals by next week, but whenever you want to show it off, I'll be thrilled. Love the stream, whatever schedule suits you. Leon, thank you so much. I'm always glad when somebody new drops in. Our community, such as it is still really quite small. So it's generally easy for people to talk and to kind of chat and to say what they want. And adding more to the mix there is always a pleasure for me. So you are absolutely always welcome whenever your schedule meshes up with our schedule. And to all of you who showed up tonight, it's always fun for me, and it's always a good way to unwind, after a lot of stress. I've got two H's in the stream now. Hirunda, if you tune in later, good luck with your university stuff. Hive, as always, I love having you here. You've been a big support for me, and I want you to know that I do appreciate that a lot. Like, a lot. So that's really big. That's really important. And enjoy your night with Madi, of course. Danny88, I'm sorry that we didn't quite maybe showcase how you wanted the level to be showcased. I do hope that you do a little bit of polishing with the level, and I do look forward to seeing how the level evolves in the future, but I do think that it does need a bit more polish. Thanks, Hive. Thanks a lot. And Kronos, as always, you got the top of the pops. You got the top spot. You've been supporting us, like we said a couple weeks ago. It's over a year now. You're always here. Sometimes you're quiet, and that's certainly fine, but I can always count on you for being in the stream, and I do appreciate that. So, but, yes. Does it for us here this go about... Oh my god, Patrick! I forgot. I'm so sorry, Patrick. I deserve a flogging. Thank you, Patrick, as well. Level about elevators, Patrick. We're hoping to see that one again. In that case, I'm hungry and tired. Go eat. Go sleep. And to all of you, a fine night. From me, Risco, here in Osaka. To all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you. Arigato. Arigato ryota. Sayonara. See you. And ciao.